So it'll be a
So we're getting ULAs at the moment,
Yes.
so any shot that's not a person. So we're just setting up for big filming with Abi. So Abi, you're a journalism student
I am broadcast journalism
at
Salford University.
okay, and your dream is to be
A war correspondent.
how cool is that?
Yeah.
So we're just setting all this up, ready to do a little bit of filming about farming and, you know, the whole agriculture industry. Her dad's lovely van with all her equipment because she couldn't fit it in her Mini. But look at all this equipment that the university has loaned her, and it's proper like TV equipment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so proper industry spec stuff that we have to learn about.
Hopefully I can do a good enough job for you then. So we're just going to do a bit of filming, maybe out in the field in front of the tractors, and a few shots down at the straw barn. And hopefully I'll be able to show you a bit soon, but we're just going to do that now. That's why I rushed back to the farm this weekend. All the prep it takes to just set a few cameras up is crazy. I couldn't do it. That's why I just use my phone, but for my YouTube channel. But I do have to do the editing though, which is the hard part. Got my few notes just in case. If not, I'm just going to try and go off the hoof. Like a conversation, it makes it a little bit easier. But we got our 8370 out to play, just being the little model toy. So my name's, do you want me to look at the camera?
No, look at me. Ignore this as much as possible.
Okay. So my name's Eleanor Gilbert and I'm 21 and I'm currently studying agriculture and crop management at Adams University in Shropshire.
And how long have you been studying there?
It's a 4-year degree and I'm currently in my placement year on my 3rd year, and then I go back for my 4th year.
So do a lot of your classmates sort of have like their own social media?
No, I think I'm actually one of the only ones.
Wow.
Well, they all have their own private ones, but
Yeah.
not like
Not like yourself sort of
No.
showing that type of
No.
thing.
So yeah, it's I think I'm probably the only one that does it all. It is a lot of hard work and it doesn't look like it sometimes, but behind the scenes when you've got to, you know, you just want to go to bed,
Yeah.
you just got to sit and edit your videos or, you know, write the magazines that I do.
Yeah, and I suppose sort of alongside your coursework as
Yeah.
well, and everything like that.
Dog's got his own Instagram account. It's bad enough trying to keep stuff.
Oh, really?
Stuff on that.
Funny.
It's like 200 followers. And do you think there's sort of enough education for young people about all sort of aspects of farming? It's not just sort of looking after animals, it's not just driving tractors. Do you think there's enough of everything?
Well, I certainly think there are resources available. I know around me there's young farmers, there's certainly a few around here, and there are other educational resources available such as the HDB, leaf farming, open farm Sundays, what else is there? There's leaf open farm Sundays, but I don't think there's quite enough going into the educational sector from a young age all the way up. There's actually only one college or school that actually have agriculture as a GCSE, and that's in the Isle of Wight. So we don't have people maybe in their teenage years. I think we need to start directing them more, because I often get through my social media a lot of, how do you get into farming? I can't get into farming because I don't live on a farm. And I think we are having a massive labour crisis in the agricultural industry, and there's so many industries connected. It's not just milking a cow or driving a tractor. There's engineering, there's technology, there's media, there's writing articles, there's veterinary, there's welding, you know, so many different jobs connected to the agriculture industry, and we need to start bringing more younger people in.
So
we're getting ULAs at the moment,
yes,
so any shot that's not a person,
yeah,
you get that.
Bit of an action shot basically.
The tractor, very
yeah.
cool. it's even if you like watch telly or something, this is how they do it, but you don't see what goes on in the background.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know that we spend hours sort of doing random little filming. You usually have to get like people's eyes and their hands and stuff like that as well.
Oh really?
So, yeah.
Ah.
All sorts. It's quite nice.
It's fascinating. I can edit videos, but probably not like this.
It takes lots of hours of trying. Lots of screaming at the computer as well, so. But yeah. It's quite, once you know it, it's good. You're on it basically, but
yeah,
the knowing it.
Yeah, of course. It takes some time,
yeah.
doesn't it? You can't be good at everything though, but
No,
I can see you're very good at
this.
this.
You do, so
yeah.
hiding behind a camera, I'm absolutely fine.
To start my social media up, it was originally started up because I'm not from a farming background, and farmers can often talk in a funny language, and people were generally, I was fascinated, and I think people were generally fascinated about what happens on a farm, because it's kind of closed off sometimes. So I started it up to bridge the knowledge gap between the general public and farmers, and show people where their food comes from, the hard work, the determination, the effort, because we all need a farmer 3 times a day. So it was really originally started up through that. I also have dyslexia, and I needed another way to, it's taught me a lot. I've had to be able to spell correctly, and I did have help from other people, such as my family, to help spell correct that, but you can't put something online unless you're, you know, it's going to be proper. So it's also helped me in that way of teaching me to learn things, pick up information, but it's really showing and getting young people into farming. Also, as I said, I can't reach the tractor pedals, so, and I think as a woman, and if I can do it, I think it maybe brings other people in as well.
And have you experienced any sort of negativity by doing that?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't really experienced a lot of negativity. People are so willing to teach you in this industry, because there's so many older people and older generations that they love it when young people come in, because there's not many of them. They're willing to give that experience. I've had so many lovely people through my social media, John Giles, John up in Shropshire from my university, and they just want to share their knowledge. I haven't had any negative experiences. I have in the industry, I suppose. I went to work at a fertiliser port as part of my placement year, and they actually all laughed at me before I went in and said, "You're never going to last." When we heard a girl coming in, we just all laughed and didn't think you were going to do it. And by the end of it, they said, "Actually, you're one of the best people we've worked with. You're very hardworking, and you can drive all the stuff better than the men." And I think they liked the relationship between a woman, because they were a bit troubled, these people, and they could share their stories. I think just because I was a female. So I've just finished my filming with Abi. She's doing a few shots over there with the tractor. Very good. You're so good at filming, I have to say. Hopefully I did okay for you. But you're definitely going to be a good media person, I can tell with the camera already. My Instagram account though has been the hardest one to get followers on. Okay. I've had it for the longest, and I've got the least amount of followers. I've not got many on it. I think only like 3,000 or something, 500 or something. But I got Facebook last year, and it's already got 7k.
Oh wow! Okay.
I don't know what it is. I think I'm doing something wrong with Instagram. Whether you can help, or you know any tips for Instagram, but I just can't.
It's one of those that's so.
Right, so I finished filming. That's quickly done. Got a quick snack because I'm starving, and drink water. And now I'm going to go drilling with Dan, and you John Deere fans are not going to be happy with this next thing, so wait there.